6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. But started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop York, Snoop York. Don't nobody wanna celebrate the weight of the pain. Snoop York.
Ready to go? Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Ozuna around third. The relay throw. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. Now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Back there. And out of here. He circles the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. And that one pulled foul. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Line drive. Come on.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Marcus Semien, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Steven Kwan. Swing and a miss as he was late. Kwan hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Next one is off the plate. 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Takes it in for the out. Throw over to first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the outside corner, got him looking. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Base hit, 1 run is in.
Well, we're starting over, 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Lane Thomas in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
No, that's a foul ball.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Simeon. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Here in Cleveland, now
Atlanta,
Zach
the third
McKinstry.
baseman, Zach McKinstry.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Batting 7th, the center
Here's Kevin
fielder,
Pillar.
12, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch swinging.
He gave up a couple of
0-1's
runs in the
the count.
first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
In the dirt. McKinstry gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. Fair ball. The throw to third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. In time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout. So here's Murphy now. Golden opportunity right here. Cut on and lifted in the air. Thomas. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Ezekiel Duran. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Michael Harris the second. Stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one misses. And now 3-2. Tied up here in the early going. And he walked him.
4-4. Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at first, one away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Verdugo makes the play, and that on to the third inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Bieber back to work. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. Just missed it. And here comes Bellinger. That one to first. Santana. The flip to the pitcher covering. And Bellinger is out. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And ball one.
Ball one, no strikes. Ball, that's outside.
That's back. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-2. Bellinger. Handles, throws to first. Awesome play there. Here's the third baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Pilar hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Betts settles underneath it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Here's Alex Verdugo. Lifted in the air, out to left. Kwan makes the play, and there's 1 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
One ball.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Pillar. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up, and that is that. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Betts settles underneath it. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in there.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Verdugo running hard. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And first offering is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Gavin Lux. On the ground, right side. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Sean Murphy.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
On a line, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ozuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bellinger up to hit. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Cut on and lifted in the air. Thomas. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Outside.
Simeon tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one way inside. Two down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Pillar makes the catch. That is the inning. here in Cleveland. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now in for the Braves, Mookie Betts. And that is out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Marcus Semien. 1 for 2.
Number 2, shortstop Marcus Semien.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Sale back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Thomas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Count.
It gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Runner on the go. Pilar. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And now it's going to be Kevin Pilar. Line drive. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Cade Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and
Number
close.
36.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he gets tied up right there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean
Now it's the Atlanta catcher,
Murphy.
Sean Murphy. And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Higashioka. That clips the corner.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And down on strikes he
Up
goes.
next for the
He's
Guardians,
notched 4 strikeouts now. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went, says Larry Bullard. It falls in, and that's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Second baseman, Ozzie. Albies. Now pitching for the Braves, number 38. Here's
Betts running hard to get it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. Torkelson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. In there, he's safe.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Marcell Ozuna. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. So a man at first. And next for Atlanta, Cody Bellinger.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Two outs. Runs it up to 96 to record. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. That's a strike. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And there's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. That one fouled off. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they add on. It's 9-2. So back to the top of the order. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 10-2. Acuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And now 2-2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And that's a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's foul.
This one looks like trouble. Coming home. The relay in there safely.
Picks himself off an RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Ozzie flying around third. Here's the tag, and he's out. Not in time. He's safe.